Hello and welcome to, as we approach tip-off of this game between the Kiowa County Mavericks and Macksville Mustangs. My name is Matt Christensen. I'll be doing play-by-play for tonight's game. I'm joined by color commentator Travis Barnes.
Hello.
Now, the Mavericks come into this game with a 3-2 record, while the Macksville Mustangs are all even up at 2-2. Now, the Mustangs and the Mavericks have met once before this season. The Macksville came out on top.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. Macksville actually won that game 45-38 at that tournament. Kiowa County, it's really interesting to note that they actually led for a good portion of the game and actually had a 34-33 advantage going into the fourth quarter. But during that fourth quarter, they only scored 4 points, and as a result, the Mustangs won that game.
Yeah, and that late game domination has been a trend for Macksville here early this season. While they're being outscored 105-85 in the first and third quarters of this season's games, they're outscoring opponents by a total of 119-92 in the second and fourth quarters. So really, that's evidence of a good conditioning program, and they seem to just be wearing out their opponents as the game wears on.
It'll be really interesting to see if that stays true at this game, or if the Mavericks can shut them down in the fourth.
Well, let's talk about tonight's key players. Now, both teams are led by strong guard play and strong play down at the post. What should take us in the Macksville players, Travis?
Macksville's got two really good players that you'll see a lot of tonight. First one is Tanner Trambarger, a 5'11 junior. He actually leads the team with 18.3 points per game and 4 assists. The big guy actually is Ibarra. He's a 6'2 senior. He's got 13.5 points per game and 12 rebounds per game.
Kiowa County is led by Caleb Davis in the guard position, averaging 14.2 points per game, 3.4 steals on the defensive end. Also, Damon Odell down low, 6'3 senior, 13 points a game. Big guy can also shoot. He's shooting 50% from beyond the arc.
Very impressive.
Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with tonight's starting lineups.
Thank you for helping us support Kiowa County Athletics. Go Mavericks!
Here at Home Lumber at 715 East Kansas, we support Kiowa County Athletics. Go Mavericks!
Centerra Bank is a full-service community bank located on Main Street in Greensburg, proudly supporting Kiowa County schools. Go Mavericks!
First Baptist Church of Greensburg, advancing the kingdom of God.
And welcome back to this game. We're going through our starting lineups. Travis, what should take us through Macksville's starting lineup?
Macksville started by number 2, Tanner Trambarger. He's a 5'11 junior, as we discussed earlier. He's averaging 18.3 points per game. The also starters will be Adolfo Ibarra. He's a 6'2 senior, averaging 13.5 points per game. They have number 10, Jordan Welch. He's a 6-foot junior. Averages about 6.8 points per game. They also have a 5'11 senior, Hugo Flores, number 3, and Caden Wood, a 6-foot senior, number 5.
All right, and on the Kiowa County side of the court, starters are number 4, Caleb Davis, leading this team at 4.2 points per game. Again, he's a 5'8 senior. Number 25, Damian Older, another important player for the Mavericks, 13 points a game. Number 21, Rustin Artery, 6'5 senior, 8.8 points per game. Number 42, Kendall Watson, a 5'10 senior, 4 points a game. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 5, David Perez. So we are just moments away from tip-off, and again, should be a great game tonight. Two teams already familiar with each other, played once before this season, close game, which Macksville came in on top. We'll just see how the second game goes and see if Kiowa County could avenge that loss.
Real interesting thing to note, Matt, the first game that they played up at the Lorna tournament was a very physical game. Some tempers really got into it, and so it'd be really interesting to see if hopefully the kids will keep their cool this game. We'll have a clean ball game today.
Again, good to see that spirit of competition, but again, want to make sure that cooler heads prevail and just have a good, clean game, and may the best team win. And looks like tipping off for Macksville will be number 2, Trambarger. He'll be going up against the big 6'5 senior, number 21, Rustin Artery. And here's the tip. And Trambarger wins that one. Nice vertical leap to negate the height advantage. So Macksville gets possession. Barrow at the point.
Mavericks coming out here with a man-to-man defense, Matt.
Number 5, Wood, has a shot blocked. Loose ball, and looks like Davis is going to come down with that. And Perez will take the point, and Mavericks will set up their offense.
Mavericks did a really good job getting in the passing lane on that defensive set there.
Perez finds Artery down low, and that's going to be and the foul. So nice quick score there for the Mavericks.
Really strong finish. He got the ball from the point, had a really strong pivot move in, and put the ball in the basket as he was getting hit.
And that foul is on number 5, Clayton Wood. His first and the team's first. Artery makes the free throw, and quickly the Mavericks are up 3-0. Now Artery, a 57% free throw shooter on the season. It's a drive by Tranbarger.
It's a really nice move he took at the top of the key.
I'm sorry, that was not Tranbarger. That was number 10, Jordan Welch. And didn't mean to interrupt you there, Travis.
No,
sorry.
not a problem.
Artery down low again, and he's got 2 more points.
Looks like the Mavericks are really going to start out pounding the ball down low to their big man. We'll see if Macksville can pick it up and stop the pass a little bit better.
And Kiowa County does have a size advantage as a loose ball. And that is going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Kendall Watson. So Macksville will get the ball back.
Very good defensive effort by the Mavericks there. Just nobody in position to get the ball as it's tipped up.
But again, Kiowa County does have a size advantage with a 6'3" Odell and 6'5" Artery down low, exploiting that to good effect here early in the game. So 3-pointer falls short. Rebound to Watson. Davis down in the corner, passes it out to Perez. Perez back at the point, and it looks like the Mavericks are going to reset their offense. Cut by Watson. Very nice move. 2 points for the Mavericks.
Good patience by the Mavericks. They did a really good job moving the ball around, finding the man on the cutback. Easy basket.
Nice pass. Wood finds Welch down low, draws the foul. And Welch will have 2 free throws.
Davis was just a half a second too slow on that pass. He was in good position, just didn't get his hands up in time.
Welch shooting 47% on the line on the season. Makes the first. And second shot rims out for Welch. 7-3 game. And that pass, they're saying that was not tipped by the Mavericks. That will go back to the Mustangs. I thought I saw a defensive tip, but I'm not the referee.
It was still an ill-advised throw.
Dangerous throw to be sure. Ibarra at the point. He's going to get it back out to Tranbarger. He's going to drive to his left. Fancy layup, doesn't go in. And we have a foul. That's going to be on Odell over the back.
Yeah.
That is Odell's first foul, team second.
Yeah, Barra really had good rebound position there, and Odell just went up and over him.
Welch going to take a 3. Does not fall. And loose ball, Kiowa County comes up with it, and Perez is going to push it up the court.
It was a really good heads-up play by Kendall Watson. That ball was headed for out of bounds. And
dangerous pass by Watson, intercepted by the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was the same exact pass that they tried to do earlier and turned the ball over. And trying to lob it over to Artery, but Macksville, I think, has gotten wise to that.
Another drive attempt by Tranbarger, not successful. And on the rebound, jump ball's called. Possession is in favor of the Mavericks. Ball down low to Odell, tipped, but Mavericks retain possession. Davis over to Perez. And over the top pass to Artery. He kicks it back out to Watson, and that is a 2-pointer, but the big man with an assist there.
Yeah, real heads-up play by Artery, kicking it back out to his guard. Watson was wide open, no defender in his face, easy bucket.
And good rebounding early here again for Mustangs. They're getting a lot of second chances. And that foul is going to be called
Odell.
as Odell. So second foul, nope. That is on number 21, Artery. They call that an artery, so his first, team third. But 2 foul shots for Ibarra. Good touch on the first. And Odel's going to get a breather. Corbin Vandenhoek comes in for the Mavericks. And getting a breather on the Mustang side is Clayton Wood. He is replaced by number 15, Billy Burnett. And once again, 2 for 2 on the free throws for the Mustangs. So they'll settle for a 9-4 score here with just about half the first quarter left to go. Mavericks running a secondary break play, but no shot off of it. Artery down low again. Not able to get the shot to fall. Mustangs get the rebound, pushing the ball up court. And that is number 11, Simon Miller. Not able to get a handle on that pass, and that is a turnover.
Mustangs are doing a really good job with help from the backside whenever they try to feed it out into Artery. Mavericks might have to change their game plan a little bit and start shooting from the outside a little bit more.
Well, and that is probably a key to the Macksville strategy in that they really don't have anyone that can match up with the Mavericks' size, so their big guys down low are going to need some backside help. Again, trying to get the ball into Artery. But Macksville Mustang defense doing a very good job of preventing those throws inside. They are called for a foul there. That is number 11, Simon Miller, committing the foul. And Mavericks will have an inbounds underneath the basket. Ball gets into Vandenhoek, who is not able to convert the shot. As the Macksville Mustangs again push the ball quickly up court. And we got a travel called on number 3, Hugo Flores, and Mavericks get the ball back.
Yeah, his feet weren't set and tried to go forward.
And Odel's back in the game, giving Artery a breather. And also in the game for the Mavericks, number 12, Trevor Tyree. Davis with a 3, and now he's going to make that.
Good ball movement. Davis had a man in his face, but still managed to go up strong and drop the bucket.
And Davis does lead the Mavericks with 12 three-pointers so far this year. He's shooting 35% from behind the arc. And a drive by Tranbarger. And there's going to be a foul there. And that foul is on Odell, and he's got 2 already here in the first quarter, so I'm guessing Artery is going to be giving him a spell as he's starting to get a little bit of foul trouble. Also set to come in the game is Michael Boehm, as Tranbarger makes the first free throw. Again, Artery does come in for Odell, and Boehm will replace Watson. And Tranbarger leads the Mustangs in points, shooting 50% from the line. He made his first one. We'll see if he can be the first Mustang tonight to make a second. And unfortunately for the Mustangs, still having trouble with the second free throws tonight. Doing great on the first, not so much on the second. So 12-5 with 2:48 to play.
Davis is open. Davis.
Boehm gets the ball back out to Davis, and Davis wants to reset the offense. Good patience here early with the Maverick offense. They're not trying to force any throws.
Really good job moving the ball around.
Yeah, not trying to force anything so far.
Good patience being shown.
Tyree, he does try to force the ball down to Artery, and that's going to cost the Mavericks. And it looks like Ibarra is able to, sorry, that's Flores with a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break and join you for the rest of the first quarter.
To find a new vehicle and you aren't quite sure where to start? Dwayne Shank Motors on Highway 54 in Greensburg not only sells new Chevrolets, but late quality used cars in most makes and models. Trade in your vehicle and drive away with knowing that the Shank family has been serving the surrounding area since 1973. If it is time to get that service you've been needing, with professional certified mechanics, you are sure to get that quality care your vehicle deserves. Start shopping for your next vehicle today at Dwayne Shank Motors on Highway 54 in Greensburg.
And welcome back. Kiowa County Mavericks lead 12-5 here early in the game. Just would like to remind you that our next live coverage will be January 4th against Mineola. So I hope you tune in for those games just like tonight. And Mavericks running their offense. Van Hook on the point, gets it back to Boehm. Ardrey at the key. Again, Mavericks being very patient on the offensive end. Drive by Davis, and he's going to draw a blocking foul.
Macksville's playing a very smothering man-to-man defense. They're really cutting off the passing lanes, doing a good job playing very tight. One thing I've noticed so far about Macksville is they're a very fast team, able to keep with the Mavericks. The Mavericks might have size, but they definitely have speed to their advantage.
And it looks like that's going to be a foul on the inbound play. Foul is on number 11, Simon Miller. So another inbounds play for the Mavericks. This is Miller's second and fourth team foul on the Mustangs. Ardrey down low. Nice hang time, and he sinks the shot.
One thing about Ardrey, he has a very nice touch when he goes up.
Mavericks staying in their man-to-man. Block shot by Van Hook. And Davis comes up with a loose ball. He is fouled. That looks like it's going to be another one on Simon Miller. You got to think he's going to be sitting a bit for the rest of this first half, or at least for a bit of it.
Yeah, 3 fouls really puts him in a disadvantage.
So Miller will indeed take a breather in foul trouble. And looks like the Mustangs going to put a little bit of extra pressure on the Mavericks in a full half-court man-to-man. Davis with another 3, rims out. And another over-the-back foul on the Mustangs. So they may be getting in foul trouble here early in this game. That is the 6th team foul. Mavericks almost on the 1-1 still here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Van Hook had good position and just got hacked when he went up.
Foul is on number 1, which I don't have a number 1.
Caleb turned the ball over there. He just lost it as he came to a stop. It just slipped off the end of his fingers and out of bounds.
So Macksville will get the ball back. And once again, both teams playing man-to-man D here in the first quarter. Tranbarger going to drive inside. And he is called for a charge. Actually, that was not a charge. That was just an offensive foul, but same result in scorebook. It's Tranbarger's first foul, team 7th. And because that was an offensive foul, no free throws on that foul. Boehm up top. Watson going to take a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound to Burnett. And Tranbarger pushing the ball. Sorry, that was not Tranbarger. Tranbarger with the rebound. And Van Hook with the rebound for the Mavericks. That was number 10, Jordan Welch. I'm sorry to both Jordan and Tanner. I'm getting you guys confused frequently here early in this game. I apologize, but hopefully by the end of the game I'll have that sorted.
It's a tongue twister, 2 and 10.
Mavericks turn the ball over on the other end of the court, so Maxwell gets it back. Barra kicks it back out to Burnett. Back to Ibarra. He's going to take the shot, and he's going to kiss it in off the glass. Just a few seconds left here in the first quarter. See if the Mavericks get a shot off. And Davis does, and just about made it, but no good. So we are going to take a quick break in between quarters. We'll get a word from our sponsors and join you for the second quarter.
ITC is the nation's largest independent transmission provider, a regional company that has become a leader by redefining the industry.
What we have today in the transmission grid is an equivalent of what Eisenhower had in the 50s on the highway system. There was no interstate highway. So we are transforming that state local highway into an interstate highway system to seamlessly transport electric energy coast to coast. Everybody gets an entrance and exit ramp. Everybody has equal access to it. Every time you plug something in, you get the power that you as a customer desire.
ITC, the future of energy lives here.
And welcome back to this game between the Mavericks and the Macksville Mustangs. This section is brought to you by Greensburg State Bank, a good bank in a good town. Please visit us at bestbank.us. Go Mavericks at Greensburg State Bank. There's some good people that work there.
For the most part, yeah. I will say I trust them with my money, so they can't be all bad. I jest, but a very nice bank, very nice people, so if you got some money, you can trust it with them. Now Barra with the drive draws the foul. That'll be 2 free throws. And looks like the foul there is on number 42, Kendall Watson. Again, nice aggressive drive by Ibarra there, drawing the foul. And he'll get 2 free throws. Now Ibarra shooting 50% from the line. That's kind of most of the Mustang players shoot around 50%, and that's kind of how the first quarter free throws went. They made their first and missed the second.
Yeah,
and
the
lo and behold, happens again.
The one anomaly to that is Miller, who is shooting 100% from the free throw.
Davis with the drive. Kicks it out to Watson, back to Davis. Again, the Mustang D doing a great job collapsing down low and trying to take away the inside game for the Mavericks. Perez gets it into Artery, but Artery's going to lose it. Again, very nice defense by the Mustangs. Tranbarger with the drive, he gets that to fall.
Yeah, that's some fairly porous defense by the Mavericks. They really just let Tranbarger do whatever he wanted on that last possession.
And another dangerous pass into Artery, but it does draw a foul. Artery's going to get a 1-on-1.
That foul was on Ibarra, his first.
Artery's shooting 57% from the free throw line. And he's got 7 of the Mavericks' 14 points so far tonight. First one goes in. Artery makes them both. Leads back to 16-10. Now it's kind of a testament to Artery, even though he's being guarded so closely by the Macksville Mustangs, he's still got 9 points so far tonight, contributing the majority of the Mavericks scoring. And on the other end of the court, Ibarra draws another foul. This one's going to be on Watson again, his second 16. All right. Once again, first free throw made. And if past experience is any indication, this one's not going in. So watch it go in.
Nothing but net.
Good, kudos to Ibarra. Makes them both.
That also brings them into 4 points, within 4 points of the Mavericks.
Well, you had to figure coming into this game it would be a nice, close, hard-fought battle, and shaping up, at least in the first parts tonight, be just that. And Perez's pass gets through the 5-hole of Michael Boehm.
Pass was a little low. Boehm just really couldn't get a handle on it.
And I'm sorry for any hockey fans out there who are reeling from the protracted lockout, but that's the best analogy I could find for that particular pass.
There's still college hockey on.
Tranbarger draws a blocking foul on the floor. Or I'm sorry, that is not a blocking foul.
Another offensive foul. He's really using his elbow and pushing off as he leads in.
Yep.
Oh, 40.
Foul was on number 2, I believe. Oh, I'm not sure that foul was on. Sorry. Davis with 3, no good. And rebound to Macksville. Good job by Macksville pushing the ball up the court, but also good heads-up play by Boehm to break up that pass, prevent a layup. And Davis with a steal on the inbounds play. And after a scrum, that ball is last touched by the Mavericks. And just leave just where we left off, or come in just where we left off the last play. Welch with the drive, not able to convert the shot. Tyree running the point currently for the Mavericks.
Mavericks are starting to spread the floor a little bit. It looks like they're taking their wing players out on their motion offense and bringing them outside to open up the middle a little bit, maybe get the passing lanes freed up for passes into Artery and Vandenhoek.
Try to make it that much harder for the help D to get in to help to guard the Mavericks' big guys. And again, it seems to be stymieing the Mavericks' offense so far. Not able to find a shot they like. Davis takes the three from the corner, no good. And after hustle play between Vandenhoek and Ibarra, ball last touched by the Mustangs. Maverick ball.
Vandenhoek did a good job of getting into rebound position
and good D on the inbounds for the Mustangs. Forced a dangerous pass, but that was tipped out by Ibarra. So Mavericks will retain possession, this time near midcourt. It's the ball into Tyree. And Tyree is going to set up the Maverick offense. Again, Mavericks being very patient on the offensive line side, but still great defense, not giving up any easy shots for the Mavericks. And entry pass goes out of bounds, and Mustangs have another shot to cut into this lead.
If we were actually tracking it, I'd say that the Mavericks are doing a really, really dominant performance on time of possession. They've really had the ball in their offensive set for a considerable amount of time.
And that's also just style of play. Macksville being very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, just evidenced by that shot by Tranbarger. They're not taking too long before finding a shot they at least want to attempt. Whereas the Mavericks are being extremely patient. And
good cutback.
Yes, nice cut by Artery. Able to draw the foul. He'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, he did a really good job seeing that the backcourt was open. Cut behind his man.
That's another Mustang in foul trouble. Number 10, Jordan Welch, he's got 3 to be in foul trouble along with Miller. Ardrey misses the first shot.
This could play a very big factor later on in the second half, Matt.
And Burnett's going to give Welch a rest. Ardrey not able to convert either free throws. Score remains 16-12. Nice move by Caden Herman. Gets Ardrey to leave his feet.
Yeah, that really, really was a bad move by Ardrey. Tried to anticipate what his man was going to do.
And no shot there. The foul's on the floor.
He will be shooting 2 shots, though.
I guess Kiowa County in the double bonus, as there are a few Mustangs in foul trouble. Now that is Flores on the foul. That is his first.
Arter's really struggling at the line right now. He's missed his last 3.
He started out strong, making his first 2, but you're right. Since that second free throw, he has not scored a point. And wait, kudos on the de-jinxing. So Ardrey is 3 for 6 from the line, 10 points total on the night. Tranbarger kicks it out to Flores. And Flores grinds the free.
Mustangs do a really good job shooting from beyond the arc, Matt. Tranbarger has a tendency to shoot from almost mid-court when he gets the opportunity.
We have a tie game here, 17-17 with 3 minutes left to play in the half. Again, very patient offense for the Mavericks, really in the face of very aggressive D by the Mustangs, which is not often easy to do in such an aggressive defense that goes for quite a few steals.
One thing I've noticed about the Mustangs, man, is they do a wonderful job helping when their man does go for the steal. The inside lanes pretty well close up tight.
Yeah, take a few risks, but they're able to cover those risks fairly well. Again, Mavericks very patient. Again, tough pass into Artery. That time it pays off. Two more points.
That was pure strength by Artery. That was a very risky pass. He had 3 defenders around him and just really by sheer will got the ball and put it up.
Really, Artery is the difference for the Mavericks here tonight. As Davis comes down with the rebound. Artery with 12 of the Mavericks' 19 points. And Watson there with a drive draws another foul. And that will be a concern maybe for the Mustangs. They may not be able to play quite as aggressive D in the second half with so many players with 2 or 3 fouls in the first. Watson makes the first. And the foul's on Flores. It's his second. And Watson not able to convert on the second of the attempts. 20-17, just under 2 minutes left to play. Tranbarger with a drive and a nice shot. And it's 1 point game. Watson going to take a shot from the baseline, no good. And rebound to Flores. Tranbarger going to push it up the court. Nice block there by Watson. But Mustangs come up with it. Get a shot off. And Dame on the other end, not able to convert the layup. So fast tempo here the last few possessions in the closing minutes of the first half. Three-pointer by Flores, no good. Rebound to Herman. Eventually, ball finds its way to Ibarra. And the Mustangs have their first lead of the night.
Again, this game every bit as advertised, Matt.
So just about 30 seconds left to play here. We'll see if the Mavericks go for the final shot of the half. Again, I'm thinking they have at least a few possessions tonight that have lasted at least 30 seconds. But nice cut by Davis. Nice pass from Perez.
Good job by Davis finding the
Barra drive inside, blocked the Artery. And Mavericks have 10 seconds. Up to Watson. And he gets the layup to go in. Barra going to take the long three. Off the rim. So Mavericks in the first half with a little bit of momentum. 24-21. Thoughts before we break, Travis?
Every bit is advertised. Every bit is advertised.
Great game. So please join us for what's going to be another great second half. We will take a quick break and join you after a bit with Kiowa County Signal editor Patrick Clement. Hey, welcome back to the halftime of this game between the Kiowa County Mavericks and the Macksville Mustangs. Mavericks lead 24-21 at the break. And right now I'm joined by Patrick Clement, the editor of the Kiowa County Signal, our local paper here in Greensburg and Kiowa County. Now, what better person than the editor of our local paper to be plugged into goings-on of current events? So, Patrick, what's going on in Greensburg?
Matt, thanks for having me. So, the usual Christmas fair around the county. We got some senior citizens events, and we have some seasonal events. But one of the favorites, one of the local county favorites, is the Candy Cane Lane. That is the the Gamble farms, and they've been doing that for I think about 20 or 30 years. So it's a tradition, it's a classic tradition, and it's something that everybody in the county can enjoy.
Well, Candy Cane Lane, again, I have a lot of fond memories. I'm a local boy. I grew up here as a kid. Again, just a nice old farmstead just north of Greensburg, and they just go nuts with the lights every year.
I love it, and it's a little strange. It's a little kitschy. It's very traditional. They have these wonderful sort of moving wooden mechanics. It's a real treat.
It's not just lights. It's also kind of, I guess, animatronics almost. Just nice little scenes of Santa and his elves, reindeer. Again, if you're in the area, what day does that start up, Patrick?
Yeah, I think it's going to run basically every night between here and Thanksgiving Eve, and it runs from 6 to 9 in the evening now. And I'll give you a little tip, a little insight here, is that the Kiowa County Senior Center, they're going to offer some free hot cocoa here over the upcoming week. So you can go see all the decorations and then get yourself a nice cup of hot cocoa.
Well, again, thanks for that current event update, Patrick. And if you're in the area, please stop by Candy Cane Lane. We will take a break, and we will come back when the second half kicks off here between Kiowa County and Macksville. Hope you join us. Hello, welcome back to the second half of this game between the Kiowa County Mavericks and the Macksville Mustangs. As advertised, great game in the first half. It's a late spurt by the Mavericks. They lead 24-21, but still anybody's game. Looking forward to another great half of basketball here between these two teams.
Yes, we are, Matt.
And Mavericks had the ball starting out, last and down on the end, tipped by Macksville. Maverick basketball. Quick pass into Odell, misses the first shot, misses the second, and ball tipped out of bounds. Now, really, the keys to the first half, I think, is really on the Kiowa County side of the ball, Rustin Artery, 12 of the Mavericks' 24 points. And on the other side of the ball, really the story for the Mustangs is great defense, forcing quite a few turnovers, but they're also committing quite a few fouls and getting in some foul trouble.
Yeah, at the very, very beginning of the game, Mavericks are doing a wonderful job getting the ball down low into Rustin, but since that time, Macksville has done a really good job of closing the backside by getting help across the back.
And speaking of getting the ball inside to Rustin, there's an example of that and 2 more points for Artery. And Welch. Ball is tipped by the Mavericks out of bounds, and Tranbarger will get the inbounds for the Mustangs. Welch is going to take a 3. No good. Rebound to Ibarra. His putback no good, gets his other rebound. And that's something that the coaches just hate to see, is second and third chances on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they really do.
So that foul is on Perez, his first team foul of the second half for the Mavericks. Odell gets that rebound.
Almost walked there.
And Odell going to take a 3. And as we mentioned at the start of the game, he may be a big guy, but he can shoot.
Yeah, he caught the Mustangs sleeping on that one and dropped it from outside the arc. Love to see a big man shoot deep.
Ibarra, an aggressive move to the glass, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and is fouled in the scrum. And that is foul on Odell, his third, so he's in slight foul trouble. Long 3 by Tranbarger. And that is going to be an over-the-back foul on Flores.
Ref had really good positioning to see that foul.
And full court D by the Mustangs. See if they can't force a few more turnovers by the Mavericks. And nice long deep pass to Watson, and 2 easy points off the press for Mavericks. That is exactly how you beat a press. And quickly finding themselves down 10 in the second half. Macksville wants a timeout.
Brilliant play call by the Mavericks on that press. Brilliant. Caught him sleeping, had a man deep. Exactly what you don't want to see if you're the Mustangs.
Well, we'll take a quick break here and join you after the timeout. Welcome back. Quick steal by Davis. And Mavericks quickly up 12 after only leading by 3 to start this second half. And that looks like offensive
goaltending on Artery. His hand got into the rim.
Okay, so 2 points counts for the Mustangs. Mavericks get the ball back. Davis with the drive. Little too many Wheaties this morning and overshot.
Yeah, he was really expecting a guy to come up to block that, and Mustang defender just kept his feet.
Barra up top. He's going to drive in. Nice move, but no good on the shot. Odell with the rebound. Davis with the 3, no good. And Artery's fouled, trying to get position on the rebound.
That's number 2 on Ibarra.
So quite a bit of a quicker pace here in the second half than we saw in the first. First half, Mavericks had quite a few long possessions, just trying to find a shot they liked. Definitely being more aggressive here in the second half as Tranbarger goes coast to coast. And Mustangs starting to come back a bit. Perez is going to reset to the Maverick offense. And once again, Macksville staying with their man-to-man D they've been playing all game. Ball into Artery. Gets his own rebound. And rebound shot goes in. And that is 16 points here for Artery. Again, accounting for over half the Maverick scoring here tonight. Nice steal by Odell. Behind the back pass to Perez. And nice pass by Perez down to Watson. Great ball movement.
Awesome ball movement. Really heads up play by all 3 guys that are involved. Good teamwork.
And we've got a travel call. Looks like that's an Ibarra. So Mavericks building momentum back after the Mustangs cut the lead to less than 10. But Mavericks back up by 12. Mustangs once again showing their full court man-to-man.
Mavericks have been doing a pretty decent job breaking this press. See if they can continue doing it.
Nice tip there by Welch, forcing the steal, and that's 2 points for the Mustangs. Good. Mavericks able to break the press, but that is a steal by Miller. Again, Mustangs pushing the ball up the court. Ibarra drives in for the layup.
Pace is really starting to pick up here.
That's going to be a foul on Tranbarger. So again, it's a side effect of the style of defense which Macksville plays. Very aggressive. They get some turnovers, but they get fouls too. Vandenhoek. Yeah. Not what you want to do in a press is pick up your dribble after just one.
Very quick whistle on that one.
That was a very quick jump ball, but a jump ball nonetheless, and Macksville's going to get the ball back and try to whittle this lead back down. very long three by Tranbarger, and he makes it.
Tranbarger's very aggressive when it comes from shooting behind the arc.
He is not shy about his range. That is true. But at least in that instance, it pays off, and he sinks the three. And Maverick lead down to down to 5 after being up by 12. Just a few seconds ago, actually. Watson with a three, and his three doesn't drop. That is rebounded by Miller. Flores with a three. No good, but Ibarra in good position for the rebound. Nice heads-up play by Davis to force that turnover. Kiowa County gets the ball back. Once again, Mustangs sticking with their full court press. And this is not a man-to-man press. But Kiowa County beats it, and they'll set up their offense. And Perez dribbles out of bounds, so forced turnover. Again, aggressive D paying off for the Mustangs. Miller with the drive. No good. And Vandenhoek with the rebound. Dangerous pass by Watson trying to find Ardrey. But that is tipped out of bounds by the Mustangs.
Watson's been making quite a few of those passes this game, trying to feed it in where I don't think there's a passing lane available.
Davis with the drive. Picks up his dribble, not going to take a shot. An aggressive man-to-man D from the Mustangs here. And that's going to be a quick timeout by the Mustangs. We'll come back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Your personal, nonprofit, or business needs through video. Organizations use video to raise interest and increase fundraising. Video projects build new skills and create professional appeal. Friends can share music, tell stories, and say hello from miles away. We make videos and more, and we can teach you how to make your videos. Call 620-723-1117 or find us on the web at kwksmedia.org. The Media Center in Greensburg, Kansas is innovating community videos journalists.
Hey, Erica. Erica. Hey. Hey.
Welcome back after that quick timeout. High-pressure defense from the Mustangs forced the Mavericks to rethink a strategy. Mavericks had been up by 12 points, but some turnovers forced by full-court press by Macksville has cut that lead down to 5 with 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. That's where you're supposed to give commentary, Travis.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, no.
Sorry, I was distracted by the cheerleaders.
That happens, I suppose. Anyway, Maverick ball. And again, aggressive man-to-man D by the Mustangs. Almost force another turnover.
Yeah, the Mustangs have really picked up their defense in this half, and Mavericks have been a little stymied here.
With that being said, they still have a bigger lead now than they did when the half began. They were only up 3 at the start, currently up 5. But again, they are down from their largest lead of 12. And again, aggressive D forces turnovers, but it does draw fouls as well. That one's going to be on Tranbarger. I believe that's his third. And indeed, that is the case.
Could be interesting.
Still only the 4th team foul on the Mustangs here, so still have a few to give before they're giving up free throws.
Considering the overabundance that they had in the first half, just looking up there now, looks like three of the 5 guys on the court have at least 2 fouls, so a couple of them have 3, so it could be real interesting as we get closer.
Davis has the ball at the point, gets it down to Artery. Artery shot does not fall. Rebound to Burnett.
Had a really good move, had his man pretty well beat, and just put too much on it.
And we'll see, it looks like that was not tipped by the Mavericks. That was just a ball thrown away by the Mustangs, so Mavericks get it. Ball inbounded to Vandenhoek, and he gets it to Perez, who will set up the offense. Artery has the ball at the key, kicks it back out to Davis. He's going to take a three, and he's going to sink it. That is Davis's second three of the game. He has 10 points, second only to Artery for the Mavericks. Nice move by Miller. Rebound is Penner. And Flores takes the shot. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by Vandenhoek.
Just a little bit off balance on that rebound by Vandenhoek. He just couldn't quite get both hands on the ball and went off.
Just kind of battling for position with the Macksville defender. And looks like that's going to be a foul on the shot. Foul is on Bame. His first, team fourth. But still 2 shots for Welch as he tries to cut this lead back down again. And not able to get the shooter's roll there. And Welch, a 47% free throw shooter on the year. And gets the second one to fall there. Again, aggressive full court defense. Foul. And that is going to be a foul. Again, just a little too aggressive. And that foul looks like it's going to be on number 11. Simon Miller, and I believe that's his fourth. That is his fourth, so he'll be coming out of the game. Pass into Davis, and they'll get back out to Perez, who will reset the offense.
17 to go on the clock.
Bame going to take a three. No good. Artery tries to save it, but not able to do so. Ball goes back to the Mustangs. Again, long three by Tranbarger, rims out. And we will head into the fourth quarter with the Mavericks leading 40-33. We'll take a quick break and hope you join us for the exciting final minutes of this game.
His largest indoor farm and ranch show is the Garden City Farm and Ranch Show, January 24th through the 26th, 2013. This 5th annual event features Ag Outlook 2013, the Dairy Summit, farm equipment demos, and alternative energy products, groundwater management, and irrigation solutions. Interviews and speaker presentations will be included in the live worldwide broadcast. You'll see why the Garden City Farm and Ranch Show is widely known as one of the most elite farm shows in the industry. The 5th annual Garden City Farm and Ranch Show, Thursday, January 24th through Saturday, January 26th, 2013. Details at MidAmericaAgNetwork.com. Free admission and free lunch each day. Doors open at 9 a.m. daily. Live streaming, a service of KWKSmedia.org and presented by MidAmericaAgNetwork.com.
I hope you enjoyed those highlights of the first 3 quarters of tonight's game, and we're looking forward to an exciting fourth quarter as Tranbarger gets the steal and 2 points. Again, the aggressive defense paying off for the Mustangs. Mavericks able to break it there. 2 more points for Davis. He's got 12. And looks like that's going to be a foul down low on Vandenhoek. It's his first, team's fourth. And nice steal on the inbounds by Watson. Davis going to slow it up with a 7-point lead. And Vandenhoek tries to find Odell down low. That ball's tipped out of bounds by Macksville.
Good idea, just bad pass.
It happens. And Vandenhoek redeems himself with a layup off the inbounds. So Kiowa County stretches their lead back out to 9. Again, remember, Macksville, a very dangerous team in the fourth quarter. We'll see if that trend holds true tonight. Tip. Odell gets one tipped shot, but not able to get the second. 2 points for Macksville. Davis with an open three, and he makes another one. That is his third three.
They're really starting to run their offense and getting open shots from the outside.
I think what helps that quite a bit is he's not been very active in scoring tonight, but having Odell on the floor really opens up opportunities for the other Maverick players. And Ibarra is fouled down low. And that is going to be another foul on Vandenhoek. Foul is on the floor, so no free throws. And Vandenhoek and Trevor Tyree come out of the game. Rustin Artery and Perez come back in for the Mavericks. Davis goes in for a layup, is fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
Good move looking off is one of the defenders to get him to bite in on the pass.
And that foul is on Flores. He's got 4 as well for the Mustangs. So again, foul trouble starting to maybe haunt the Mustangs here in this game as they have 2 players with 4 fouls. Still 6 minutes left to play. Davis, nice touch, makes them both. He's now got 17, and he is now leading the way for the Mavericks. And nice drive there by Tranbarger. And Perez up at the key. Again, very aggressive man-to-man D by the Mustangs. Odell thought about it, but thought better. And Perez is going to be called for a travel there. So turnover, and Mustangs get the ball back, down 10. 3 by Flores, and he makes it. And again, this is dangerous team in the fourth quarter. So Mavericks cannot let up and need to really protect the ball. They don't do it there. That's a steal by, Billy Burnett. Doesn't make the shot, but he'll get 2 free throws.
The Macksville press is really doing a good job of disrupting the Mavericks on their inbounds plays. They're having a very difficult time getting the ball up the floor. I can really see where the the Macksville Mustangs would excel in the fourth quarter because their coach would probably be pressing a lot. So I can really see the trend here.
Yeah, and again, just kind of that constant pressure. And even when they weren't pressing earlier in the game, they were still very aggressive on the D. And that's just got to wear a team down facing that pressure the entire game. Mavericks able to beat the press there, and they'll set up their offense. Watson gets it down to Odell. He has a fadeaway jumper, and he's going to make it. Welch drives in, going to take a shot from the key. No good. Perez with the rebound. And Mavericks get a timeout before they hit the 10-second call. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll take a quick break and join you as the action resumes.
Mid-America Ag Network, your partner in agriculture, on your radio, on your computer, on your phone. The trusted source for market information and ag news since 1977. When you need to know, we are here. Mid-America Ag Network. Most reliable, most trusted, most respected. MidAmericaAgNetwork.com.
And please keep in mind that we will be broadcasting every home game here. Our next one will be Kiowa County versus Mineola on January 4th at 5 p.m. So please tune back in if you're watching us now. We'd love to have you again.
And also keep in mind the JV tournament, which we'll be broadcasting that weekend starting Saturday, January 5th. And that will be a foul on Tranbarger, who has a few words with the ref, but they look fairly amicable.
The pressure tends to mount as we get closer to the end of this game.
Davis will get 1-on-1 here, as that is the 7th team foul on the Mustangs.
Fourth foul on Tranbarger as well.
Yeah, so that is the 3rd Macksville player with 4 fouls. And Miller, who has 4, is coming back into the game. So they're going to need to be a little more careful on defense maybe, and that may play to the Maverick advantage. Davis makes both free throws, and again, he's leading all scorers with 19 points. And nice hustle for the ball all around there. Last touch by Macksville. Kiowa County.
Oh, hey!
Looks like there might be a ref with a different. I'm not sure what the call was there, but Maverick ball nonetheless.
I think the crowd was reacting to the way Tranbarger reacted to Watson trying to help him up.
Oh, well, you'd never like to see that. A good sportsmanship gesture on one side to be rebuffed, but Odell takes a 3, rebound to Davis. He loses it, and that's come up with by Burnett. And Tranbarger drives, going to take the shot from the baseline, and he makes it. About 4:10 left to play. Mavericks up 8. Out of control drive there by Odell. Not able to convert, but he's hustling. Finally come up with the ball by the Mustangs. And 2 more points on the other end. And it's now a 6-point game. And Perez will set up the Maverick offense.
Macksville Mustangs are really starting to get winded here. This pressure is really taking its toll on them.
It's again been a very up-tempo second half on both sides of the court. Mavericks with a 6-point lead, content to run their offense and try to find a good shot and extend that lead. And might see the Mustangs be a little more aggressive here. Davis going to take a long shot. That's a long 2. 2 more points for Davis. He's now at 21. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Arbara. Out of control on the drive. Rebound to Artery. And nice ball movement there by Odell. Under the basket, finds Artery, and the lead is back to 10 and another timeout.
Good ball movement, good teamwork by the Mavericks.
So again, 2:43 left to play. We'll take a quick commercial and have the exciting final minutes of this game.
Thank you for helping us support Kiowa County Athletics. Go Mavericks!
Here at Home Lumber at 715 East Kansas, we support Kiowa County Athletics. Go Mavericks.
Centerra Bank is a full-service community bank located on Main Street in Greensburg, proudly supporting Kiowa County schools. Go Mavericks.
First Baptist Church of Greensburg, advancing the kingdom of God.
Welcome back, and we'd like to remind you about the Finding a Kidney for Joshua program. Joshua is a sergeant in the U.S. Army. He's a 24-year-old father of 2 little girls with another baby due in June 2013. He recently had his right kidney removed due to cancer and is now in need of a donor kidney because his left one is not functioning fully. Please visit the Finding a Kidney for Joshua Facebook page and share the link. Let's help Sergeant Joshua find a new kidney. And as far as the game goes, Mavericks lead of the fourth quarter has been going up and down, now sits at 10 with just about 2.5 minutes left to play. Barra finds Welch with a 3. And it's still going to be a game. There's a quick timeout, 30-second timeout by Macksville. We'll take a quick break, and we'll join you after these words.
Is it time to find a new vehicle and you aren't quite sure where to start? Dwayne Shank Motors on Highway 54 in Greensburg not only sells new Chevrolets, but late quality used cars in most makes and models. Trade in your vehicle and drive away with knowing that the Shank family has been serving the surrounding area since 1973. If it is time to get that service you've been needing, with professional certified mechanics, you are sure to get that quality care your vehicle deserves. Start shopping for your next vehicle today at Dwayne Shank Motors on Highway 54 in Greensburg.
And this next break is brought to you by Southern Plains Co-op. Southern Plains Co-op and Mycogen Seeds, teamwork for outstanding service and proven results at harvest. Go Mavericks. You can reach them at area code 620-723-3351.
Again, the Maverick lead here in the fourth quarter has been yo-yoing a bit, alternating between 5 and 12 points. Again, just a really great game. And pass goes down low to Vandenhoek, and he's fouled.
And that looks like it'll foul out Flores.
Yeah, that is Flores' 5th. He is out of this game. And yeah, they'll have to get Flores out before Vandenhoek shoots the first of this one-on-one. Flores will be replaced by number 15, Billy Burnett.
And foul trouble has taken its toll.
And claimed its first victim. And that will, actually that's a 2-shot foul for Vandenhoek. Misses the first, unfortunately, for the Mavericks. And Vandenhoek unable to make either free throw, so the Maverick lead sits at 7. Welch drives, and he makes it. And they'll stick with a full court press. And Watson will place Vandenhoek. As we have 2 minutes left to play, a 5-point Maverick lead, and a very, very aggressive Mustang D. And steal there by Tranbarger. Takes a quick 3. Misses it. Watson with the rebound, and he is fouled. That foul is going to be on number 10, Jordan Welch.
That'll be Welch's 4th foul as well.
Again, Macksville has 1 player fouled out already, and 3 of their 5 on the floor have 4 fouls. Artery makes the first of the 1-on-1. And he makes them both, and he now sits at 17 points on the night. Tranbarger pushing it up. 3 by Welch, no good. Rebound to Ibarra. And that is going to be a jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow in favor of the Mustangs. Macksville with 9 team fouls here so far on the half, so if they're forced to foul as the seconds tick away, Mavericks will get 2 shots every time. Speaking of 2 shots, those will be 2 shots for Macksville. Foul's going to be against Odell, I do believe, and that is the case. And that is Odell's 4th.
Odell's about the only player on the Mavericks team that's real had foul trouble tonight.
No one else on the floor has more than 2. As Ibarra misses the first. With just a minute and a half left to play, though, Coach Perez is leading Odell in the game. Odell comes down with the rebound. Perez gets it up to Davis, and he will pull up, and Mavericks will look to take some seconds off, or not, as Odell drives it, and Artery commits a foul on the rebound. And that is going to be 1-on-1. And that is one thing the Mavericks really need to be mindful of, is they don't want to be giving away points with no seconds ticking off.
Yeah, it's really something to be cognizant of, especially since they're both in the bonus now.
Yep. It'll be a 1-on-1 for Ibarra. And he makes the first.
Interesting thing about the foul trouble that the Macksville is in, there's only a couple people on their squad that can afford to foul if they do decide to start playing the foul and putting Mavericks on the free throw line.
And again,
so
with approaching just 1 minute left to play here, that's going to be something which Macksville is going to have to start doing. Otherwise, Kiowa County could just run out the clock by running their offense.
Throw.
And as Watson is trapped on the sideline, Kiowa County takes a timeout. We will break for a quick word from our sponsors and join you for the final seconds of this game. Welcome back, and we'd like to remind you that the final minute of this game is brought to you by Greensburg State Bank, a good bank in a good town. Visit them at bestbank.us, and we thank the Greensburg State Bank for their support of the Mavericks.
We do support the Mavericks.
So 1:06 left to play here. Mavericks have the ball on their end of the court, up by 6. And again, I've got to think the focus for the Mavericks is just to run the clock out as best they can, whereas Macksville may be forced to foul or force turnovers. One of the two. They're going to have to be aggressive. And there is a foul. Looks like that may be on number 15, Billy Burnett.
His second foul. About the only player on the court for the Mustangs that can afford to foul.
Yeah, again, Welch, Miller, and Tranbarger all have 4 fouls for the Mustangs, so not a lot of fouls to give for the players on the floor. Perez does not make the first free throw. Second's no good. And ball last touched by Artery, so Macksville will get the ball back, down 6, minute 1 to play.
I would really expect Tranbarger to take some shots from outside here.
Or a quick drive in the paint, that does the same thing. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll take another break and be rejoined for the final minute of this game.
Let the Media Center support your personal, nonprofit, or business needs through video. Organizations use video to raise interest and increase fundraising. Video projects build new skills and create professional appeal. Friends can share music, tell stories, and say hello from miles away. We make videos and more, and we can teach you how to make your videos. Call 620-723-1117 or find us on the web at kwksmedia.org. The Media Center in Greensburg, Kansas is innovative community videos journalists.
Just a reminder tonight that this production has been brought to you in part by Southern Plains Co-op, Stop Crop Losses to Weed and Insects, Bayer Crop Science Solutions. Again, that number was 620-723-3351.
And turnover off the press. That is going to potentially bring this game within one.
Tranberger's really taking it over in this last minute here, the last 10 seconds.
And they're going to call an intentional foul on that, which I'm not sure that's what the call is. So Tranberger will get 2 shots, and he can actually tie it up. So not only will they be able to tie it up with free throws, but they'll retain possession after the shots. He makes the first. And we have a tie game. So
well, this game's going to come down to the wire.
That could be a very critical call in the outcome of this game. Again, not only does the free throws tie the game up, but with just 40 seconds left to play, the Mustangs can actually take the lead here. And it looks like they are going to set up and try to have the final shot of the game. Tranberger down at the point, or up at the point. Gets it to Ibarra. Here we go, the last 20 seconds. Welch at the point, gets it over to Tranberger, and that ball is tipped by Odell. So 10 seconds left to play. And it looks like the Mustangs are going to talk about the strategy, and the last 2 ticks of this clock, they'll have control of the ball. I'd like to remind you our next home game will be Friday, January 4th against Mineola. And also join us the next day as we host the Kiowa County JV tournament. That will start January 5th at 9 a.m. So 10 seconds left to play, and Macksville has the ball underneath their basket. Again, we got to this point by a very critical call by the officials, calling an intentional foul on Rustin Artery on what might have been just, by my eye, again, I don't have the angle the ref does, but looked to be a normal foul, but they called an intentional foul. Tranbarger tied it up with the free throws, and now they get the ball back. Tranbarger's going to take this shot, falls low, and Mavericks, and Odell with 1 second left to play. That is what will end it. Great game movement. What a great end of the game. It would be a great game going into it, but what a finish. just such momentum swing in the last 30 seconds of the game.
And
Kiowa County was up by 4. The intentional foul on the shot allowed Mustangs to tie it, and here we see the final play as the last seconds tick down. Exciting end. But again, such a huge momentum swing the last few seconds of the game.
And hand it to the, really hand it to the Macksville team. They were down really deep in the middle of the fourth quarter, fought their way back, really did a good job getting up to the point where they could have won it. Just that one missed shot there at the end, and the turnaround fast break by the Mavericks. I am still left speechless. That was very.
And again, that's been a hallmark of the Macksville team so far early this season. Is they are very strong finishers. They're outscoring their opponents by large margins in the fourth quarter, and really showed it by coming back from, they were down a dozen in the fourth quarter, came back to tie it up with 10 seconds left to play. Just a nice fast break by the Mavericks in the last seconds won it for them.
Amazing.
So again, my partner is speechless, but
I'm speechless.
As we thought it would be coming into the game, just a great game between two fairly well evenly matched teams. But in the end, the Mavericks come away with a victory here, 61-59. Again, led by Davis and Artery. Davis with 21 points, and Artery, I think, finished with 19. I'm sorry, I don't have those right in front of me.
I'm still speechless. That was very amazing. Well job, well played game by both teams. I'm sure they'll see each other again later in the season.
Getting quite a little rivalry here built up, but it's great to see an exciting game here tonight, and I hope the next one is just as good. So,
absolutely.
With that, I think we'll wrap it up. Again, just remind you that our next broadcast is going to be the home game against Manila on January 4th. Hope you'll join us for that. Otherwise, we hope you all have a safe and happy holiday season, and we'll see you next year.